What's up, baddies? What's good? Okay, it's time that you stop hiding that inner celebrity, okay? And it's time that you start feeling like the hottest celebrity. It's time that you feel like the hottest celebrity in every fucking room that your sexy hot ass walks into. Point blank, period. Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Ooh, no. Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. So if you're truly ready to grab life by the balls and be your own celebrity, whether that's metaphorically radiating this confidence, radiating this belief that you know that you deserve to be in every room, or whether you actually want to be a celebrity, meaning you want to be seen for your creative gifts, talents, art. So whether your inner celebrity means just a more confident version of you, or you actually want to be seen by millions of people doing what you love, I really do feel like this video is definitely going to help you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to check out all my other social medias. Also, don't forget to drop down your suggestions down below. What do you need help with when it comes to manifesting your most creative dream life? What specific tappings do you want? What specific affirmation tracks, rampages, guided meditations? What specific videos do you want when it comes to self-improvement, bettering yourself, mindset, law of assumption? Because I'm here to yell at you every single day. I'm here to help you manifest your dream life every single day. And I want to just make sure I'm pumping out the content that's going to motivate you, inspire you, and just actually really help you when it comes to manifesting your most iconic dream life. In this video, we're going to be covering aura, confidence, energy, style, and all of the things to help you feel like your own celebrity. The first thing I definitely want to say is it's not really about looks, it's not about body types, but it has everything to do with energy. If you're someone like me, looks do help my confidence, like when I have a good outfit, when I'm consistent in the gym, when I'm consistent on getting my protein intake. I know I definitely feel the best. By the way, I am going to be making my protein coffee, but nothing in this video is literally sponsored. I just like filming and talking while I do other things. I don't know, it just like motivates me to do the things that I want. I just also sometimes like doing things while recording because I feel like my stream of consciousness is just coming through, and sometimes it's just a little bit more funner, like we're on FaceTime, than just filming a regular sit-down video. First thing I definitely want to mention is, like I just said, it has nothing to do with looks, but everything to do with energy. And of course, of certain body types, certain beauty standards are like more prevalent in society, but I want you to realize that there are celebrities of every different skin color, body shape, ethnicity, and of course, certain minorities, it's definitely harder. But all I'm saying is look up to the people that look like you, that have your skin color, that have your background, that have your body shape, and use that as motivation because I know that for the longest time, I still struggle with this. Like, I feel like I can't be successful. I can't hit my goal of being a full-time content creator. I can't be a pop star, a singer, an artist until I'm skinny. The truth is, there are other muscular, kind of chubby people out there that are successful. Okay, so that's the first thing. It's not about looks. It's not about your body. Of course, invest in yourself, get healthy, take your supplements, go to the gym. But we do all those things for ourselves, for our health, for our mindset, and not to get some sort of outside approval or validation. You need to understand that you're worthy just because you're living and breathing. So, protein, coffee, and tea. And then I'm going to use my favorite creamer right now, which is the Reese's. I'm a hoe for Reese's. I'm a hoe for Reese's. I'm a hoe for Reese's. Like, Reese's is my favorite flavor, my favorite cake, my favorite candy. Like, if you want to get inside my pants, get me Reese's and pre-rolls and carts and edibles. So, yeah, we're going to mix it all together. Oh, by the way, in this shaker, before we put the protein powder and creamer in here, it was just ice water. I know that might sound gross, like creamer and water, but less calories. But I know people like to use fairway shakes as the base and then put in their creamer and then their protein powder. I just don't have any more fairway life Fairway, what is it? I just don't have any of those protein shakes left. Just used water, but I promise it's still so good. One time I was at work and I shook this and then the lid was not closed and it went all over me. So make sure you close your lid. Look, it is literally so good. Look. And just like that, you have instant iced protein coffee, but not sponsored. Again, I just like to share my life, share what I'm doing, do things while I talk to you. It's like FaceTime, okay? Nothing in here is sponsored on YouTube. I do want to put it in here for a cuter cup. This is a Dunkin' cup they came out with quite a long time ago. I don't know if they still sell them this holiday season, but it says Hocus Pocus, I need my Dunkin' to focus, and I think that was so cute. Let's break down the energy of a celebrity. Number one, celebrities aren't afraid of being perceived. They don't give a fuck. They have articles coming out about them every single second of every single day from every single way out of everyone's asshole. Good, bad, all the things. So the first thing I want to say is you need to be okay with being talked about, being perceived, being seen in all different facets of life. Like when you're failing, when you're thriving, when you're trying, when you're sick, when you're on your period, when you got broken up with, when you're getting ghosted, when you're gaining weight, when you're struggling, when you're crying, when you're crashing out. Like, you need to feel worthy and you need to be okay with what anyone has to say, and you need to be okay with being seen, and you need to understand. So I had to change to my camera and I can't see my face because my little light's on top of it. So I'm sorry if the angle's a little weird or it looks a little stupid. And I low-key kind of forgot where we left off. And hopefully my microphone's recording. Welcome to the Unhinged Manifestation channel. So anyway, knowing your worth, knowing you deserve to be there. Also knowing that you're talented at whatever the thing is you want to do. Start saying you are the most talented singer. Start saying you are the most talented, engaging XYZ, content creator, actor, actress, whatever. You also need to believe that you are fucking talented, because if you are walking around believing that you can't be a celebrity, you can't be seen for your gifts and talents, or you can't be confident, that energy is going to spew off of you, okay? And people are going to be able to smell that like a fucking canine. Know that the aura speaks before you do, bitch, okay? I want you to think of it like this. In layman's terms, Alrighty, so obviously this lighting is not the best, but my little ring light just died, so that's great. Now I can take this off my face. In layman's terms, like I was saying, I want you to think of the thoughts and the feelings that you're dominantly thinking as what's being broadcasted from your energy, okay? Just like how someone literally smells after the gym, you could fucking tell that they just worked out. It's kind of like the same thing. We can smell. People can literally smell and feel and pick up on how you think about yourself, how you think about life, and how you feel about yourself through the way that you dress, through the way that you handle yourself, through the way that you look. You can literally tell when someone's stressed. I'm not saying these things to make you feel bad about yourself. I'm saying that's how important it is to do the nervous system regulation, so you can handle stress with ease, or stressful situations, anything that you might be going through with ease. And it will better your skin, it will better your mentality, it will better your mindset, and you will still find it easier, in my opinion, to go to the gym, to get your protein in, to do your walks, to get your 10K steps in, because you are so loyal to the nervous system regulation that the stress is not consuming you, and you can still take one step at a time, one breath at a time, and you can still knock off the things on your to-do list because you're doing the things, you're staying disciplined when it comes to regulating the nervous system. So I don't say all those things to put people down that maybe might be stressed or that can't afford clothes. I totally get it, okay? Thrift stores are a very good place to experiment with your style and doing it affordably. That's what I'm doing. I totally get it, but I do also believe that there's ways that we can invest in ourselves, and there's affordable and free ways and things and resources that we have to bring us closer to the most iconic version of ourselves without breaking the bank. That's another little side note. There's a bunch of self-care things you can do for free, like the nervous system regulation through YouTube. If you're watching on a phone or an iPad or a laptop, you have access to a bunch of these you have access to a bunch of these free resources is what I'm trying to say. So there really is no excuse. You deserve to feel how Ariana Grande feels, like on top of the world. You deserve to feel how Taylor Swift feels. You deserve success. You deserve to be seen for your arts, okay? You deserve to be seen for your creative arts, talents, and gifts. Yes, you do. Yes, you fucking do. And oh, you don't feel like you're good enough at it? That's okay. That's okay. Thank God we have a growth mindset. You're going to practice and get better at your skills that you want to pursue every single day, because that's how you get fucking confident. You don't get fucking confident by ignoring your gifts and talents because you feel fucking stupid. Okay? Listen to me. You are a celebrity. You are a legend. You are a visionary, and you're fucking here for a reason, and you're hot as fuck. Get out of the bed. Get out of bed. Do you think celebrities have time to sleep in all day? No. Get up, bitch. There's a whole world out there waiting for you to witness and experience it. Get up. Even if you don't want to be performing on stage, I know I'm going off on side tangents. Just please bear with me, because I'm so sorry that I talk in circles, but at the end of the day, you guys are here for the energy. You're here for the activation. You're here for the words. You're here for the motivation. Shut the fuck up and listen to me. Even if you don't want to be on stage, even if you don't want to be on red carpets, right? Like, following your creative talents and the calling on your heart will help you live a better quality life. Because let's say now you have that business that you can work from anywhere. Guess what? You have the freedom and the money to travel. Better quality of life. Guess what? You have a business, you're posting your content. Now you don't have to necessarily work that office job, and you have more time for your family. You have more time for your kids. You have more time for friends. You have more time to just go out to fucking lunch on a fucking Tuesday because you fucking want to, without any fear, shame, or guilt. Even if you don't want to be on red carpets, literally unleashing your inner celebrity, whether that's, again, the more confident version of you, whether it's just play on words like a metaphor, or you actually want to be on red carpets, or like you want to be seen by thousands and millions of people, following your creative talents is going to lead you to a more fulfilling life, in my fucking right ass opinion. Okay, when you walk into the room, eye contact. No more going on your phone, hunched over, trying to be invisible, hoping that no one looks at you, hoping that no one talks to you. No, guess what? When you're a content creator that has millions of followers, when you are a business owner that has millions of customers, when you are an actress, an actor, a singer, an artist on red carpets, going to your movie premieres, guess what? You're going to have to interact with humans. So you better gaslight yourself into believing that you love talking to people. You are a people person. You are magnetic, point blank, period. Celebrities don't hide, okay? That's the thing. They take up space. They own every room that they walk into. So stop hiding your beautiful soul. You're sexy, you're beautiful, and you deserve to be here, because if you weren't meant to be here, you would be flatlined, bitch. You would be flatlined. You wouldn't have a heartbeat. So get out of your own head, you beautiful, sexy icon, and own the space. Every space. I don't care if it's the gas station. I don't care if it's your current 9-to-5 job. I don't care if it's a McDonald's, a Burger King, a thrift store. I don't care. Start owning every room that you walk into with a beautiful smile on your face. Again, celebrities, in my opinion, I think they should have an open aura. You can tell when someone is just, their aura is just like orgasmic, okay? They're open, they're kind, like they're just, I'm having this vision of a very open aura. So you need to put a smile on your face. You need to laugh. You need to be good-hearted. You need to be bubbly, okay? Like, no more resting bitch face, stone cold attitude, because if that's coming from some sort of defense mechanism, so you can come off unapproachable and invisible as a form of safety, then guess what? People are not going to mess with you, because you're just going to come off disingenuous and like a bitch, okay? Because being that stone cold hearted version of you might not, being that like unapproachable version of you, being that standoffish version of you might not actually be who you are. It might just have been, like, again, like I said, a defense mechanism that you built up because you didn't want people to talk to you, look at you, breathe the same air as you, because you thought you were going to be judged and ridiculed. So you built up this facade that says, don't talk to me. Every room that you walk into, you're going to smile, you're going to make eye contact, you're going to be kind, you're going to talk to people. Like, thank the barista. When you thank the barista for slaving away and making your annoying ass coffee order, say thank you. Say have a good day. Eye contact. I like to call this flirting with the universe. You know, if your hand touches the barista, like it's the present. It's not like a creepy thing, but like I'm saying like presence. Like appreciate that gentle exchange of like the coffee being handed to you. Like, be grateful that the barista made the coffee for you. Be grateful that that person made your lunch, your breakfast for you. Be grateful, be grateful, be grateful. Like, be grateful for every moment, no matter if the moment's mundane. Again, like, it's the energy of someone that is ultra present. I don't know how to describe it other than that. It's like you're so present, you're so locked in. You're so locked into everyone around you. You make everybody feel seen. You make everyone feel validated. Like your mission is to like make everyone feel good and smile, right? Because that makes you addicting and then people want more from you, bitch. So go into every room, yes, like you own it, but also with an open heart, open energy, and open aura, approachable. Approachable. I'm telling you, like celebrities, they like command a room without even speaking, and that shut the fuck up. And that's all because of their what? Their aura. Congratulations. Extra credit for getting that answer correct. Let's get into like part 3, which is the self-image, okay? This is where you have to figure out everything about yourself, okay? I've been investing more into self-care. I'm learning more about skincare because self-care makes me feel good, which makes me feel confident. I love the ritual and the act behind a self-care. Like, I feel bougie. I feel like Kathy Hilton with these fucking eye things under my eyes. Like, self-care just, I don't know, it makes me feel like a celebrity. It makes me feel like a celebrity. I don't know what it is. It just makes me feel like a celebrity. Maybe it comes from watching like a lot of Real Housewives where they get facials, but I've always had like a genuine love for self-care. Old versions of me really couldn't afford it. So I love like finding affordable ways to afford like self-care, so it's mostly stuff from like the drugstore right now. Another thing I want to mention in this little self-image section is something that I said before. Going to the gym, doing Pilates, going to that yoga class, going for your walks around the block, around the neighborhood, around a trail, doing some sort of exercise and some sort of movement. Again, not because we want to fit into the boxes that society makes for us, but so we can build up the mental strength and so we can fall in love with who we are becoming, with what we're doing. Like, the gym is so good for your mental health because you're pushing yourself past your limits and you're proving yourself that you can do these things. You're working on yourself, and in return, you just feel so good about yourself mentally when you start looking in the mirror and then you realize like you're hitting your goals, whether it's slimming down, gaining weight, toning, or like building muscle. Like, you're like, holy shit, and you just love who you're becoming. Plus, working out is a healthy avenue to release these negative emotions like self-doubt, anger, blah, blah, blah. Listen, working out is just overall better for your mental and physical health. What are you doing? Also, it's not a secret that you're going to feel more confident in the clothes that you like to wear, that make you feel the most sexy, that make you feel like a literal celebrity. And this leads me right into the next point. Wearing the clothes that make you feel so sexy, so like you're on like your own personal runway, that make you feel like your own celebrity. And that's the point. Wear the clothes that literally just turn you on, that make you feel like a fucking firework when you look in the mirror, that make you want to dance, that brings a smile to your face, that makes you want to create, that feels aligned to you. Next thing I want to say, accessorize, okay? Wear all the weird accessories. Like, I'm not saying I do this as an accessory, but something that a lot of people like, you know how I always wear headphones around my ears because I'm always in the gym or I'm always listening to music. Like, I'm always coming from the gym or I'm always listening to music like at weird hours because my schedule is so ass backwards. But like, that's what, like, an accessory can be like literally anything. Like, people wear pimple patches, like, not like as an accessory, but people aren't afraid to like film with them on. People aren't afraid to go out with them on. Like, Like, dress up yourself, dress up your avatar in all the weird ways that feels aligned to you. And don't let anyone try to tell you what you can and can't wear, what your makeup should and shouldn't look like. This is your life. This is your avatar. You play and experiment until you find the personal style that really makes you feel like a celebrity, that literally makes you feel like a legend. It can be also like a color. Like, I think when people think of me and my favorite color, you see a lot of pink. You know, this can get into like the branding, like what's your colors? What do you want to be known for? Right? Like, I'm not going to say like pick a certain aesthetic, because I don't really believe in sticking to a certain aesthetic for the rest of your life. I believe that like your branding should come from the things that you naturally love and enjoy. Like for me, I naturally love pink. I'm a lover boy. I love like hearts and any symbolism of love. Like, I'm such a lover boy. Pink is naturally one of my staples because it's just naturally what I love. So it's not about fitting into a certain aesthetic. What things do you naturally love? Like, going back to my headphone analogy, I love music. I'm always listening to music, right? So I always have headphones on me, right? I was listening to music while picking out outfit. I was listening to music while getting my filming equipment ready for this video. But I'm always listening to music. It hypes me up, right? That's a part of me. When I close my eyes, I see myself in sparkly blazer, matching workout outfits, and like I have a vision, right? So come up with your own sense of style that's unique to you. That would also help you stand out. That will also help you be magnetic. Being different and being unique is such a fucking turn on, which is so weird because we obviously live in a society where we have certain beauty standards and what's pretty, what's ugly, what you know. But it's actually, if you think about it, like I feel like the more different you are, the more unique you are, the more attractive you are, because you just become that more magnetic because you stand out from the crowd and you're not doing what every other boring loser is doing. So it's just very weird. It's like a mind fuck. But the more different you are, in my opinion, the more different you're moving, when you're out here manifesting the dreams and goals and that other lame losers think is impossible, you are attractive. I'm sorry, like you are attractive. Yes, if you practice manifestation, if you practice conscious creation, if you're like check marking those goals off of your goal list, yes, you're attractive. And don't let anyone make you feel like being weird or unique or goal-oriented or more of a creative or more delusional is weird. They're weird. They're weird and they're ugly for following the crowd. The mindset of a celebrity. We already mentioned a little bit in the beginning where I was like, assume that you're talented. Go off. Affirm that you are the most talented X, Y, and Z. So I'll just give you a little peek into my mindset, how it's fine. It's fine. It just means they're ready to come off. I'll give you a little peek in my mindset, part of how my thoughts look throughout the day. So let's say I'm starting to think about my content creation journey. I will direct my thoughts into my most favorable outcome. So instead of being like, oh, I don't have like 1 million followers yet, I'm not invited to a red carpet yet, I'd be like this: I'm so happy and so grateful that my content makes millions of people laugh every single day. Like, I literally create the most funny, addicting content. Like, my content's unique, and that's okay. Like, I have the best content. I love my approach. I always feel confident when I turn on that camera. My energy is always magnetic, whether I feel like I'm having a bad day, whether I feel like I'm tired, I'm just always on. Like, my content's always performing well. My content is always reaching the right people. My content literally makes people laugh so hard that they pee themselves. Like, that's just kind of like how I think throughout my day, specifically when it comes to content creation. So plug and play whatever you're trying to manifest. No more, I'm ugly on this. No, bitch. Inner conversation, that hoe. Inner conversation is going to be your best friend, okay? In simple terms, I like to look at inner conversations as kind of like a mental rampage, right? It kind of you're not affirming for one thing, you're affirming for whatever the fuck you want, okay? Period. So, oh my God, I'm literally the sexiest model. Like, I have the best bone structure. Like, I look good in everything that I wear. I am so athletic. I love going to the gym. I'm athletic. I'm strong. I'm muscular. I'm toned. I'm jacked. I love my mansion. I love the fact that I love my home studio. Oh, I love the fact that acting and stepping into these roles is so easy for me. Like, I'm literally here. I can do everything and anything. Like, I'm literally so talented. I'm so beautiful. My body is beautiful. My body is worthy of love and success. Like, just go off. We're no longer affirming for the shit that we don't want anymore. We're no longer affirming for feeling ugly, for feeling stupid, for feeling worthless. We're stepping into our celebrity identity and we're being disciplined with the thoughts that we are thinking. Doesn't mean we're not going to get doubt. Doesn't mean we're not going to get bad days. We're going to treat doubt like background noise. It's there, but we're not beating ourselves up over it. It's not overpowering. We're just letting it pass through, whatever. Also, another tip for bad days. Celebrities have bad days too. But they keep moving. They keep moving. Literally, from this moment on, you're choosing to be worthy and magnetic. That's your new identity. Nothing else that happened exists anymore. We're burning it from your memory. You are talented, you are sexy, you are healthy, you are vibrant, you are vital, you are magnetic, you are a celebrity, you are A-list celebrity, you are the best, your talents are the best. The world has never seen someone as talented and sexy as you. The next thing is like the riz of a celebrity. Celebrities don't really just look sexy and hot, but they make other people feel sexy and hot. This is like going back to what I was saying when I was talking about being a good-hearted, open aura celebrity, where it's like this kind of goes back to like an abundance mindset too, where it's like you love to build people up. You want to help build people up because you know that you're good. Here's the abundance mindset. You know that pushing people to go towards their most successful life isn't going to take away from yours. And you're so grateful for the life that you've created and the celebrity status, and you're so grateful that you're being seen and perceived in the best way for your talents and gifts. You're so grateful. Your heart is so pure and so full of gratitude. You want other people to feel like that in their own lives. So in my opinion, magnetic people, they love to hype other people up because they're secure within themselves. They know that helping other people see their worth and talents and sexiness isn't going to take away from their own. And in fact, the more people that feel like this, the better the world is going to be. Celebrities put other people on. Celebrities make other people feel seen. Celebrities make other people feel heard. Celebrities make other people feel validated and magnetic. I actually got this comment a little while ago on my TikTok live, and someone was like, John, that's why you're so magnetic, is because you activate other people's passions within them. Yes, I'm silly. I'm a free spirit. And I feel like that's what people love about me, is like that I'm not afraid to look cringe or be silly on the internet, and it gives them permission to do the same, right? And I'm always like in my TikTok comments treating these people as fucking people because that's what they are and not my followers, not just a number. Like, I'm in my comments section hyping these sexy people up because they're just as worthy and they're just as deserving as I am. And I want people to reach the top. Plain blank period, because we should all be at the top together. Also, don't be afraid to be like a little bit of an enigma. Have a little bit of mystery to you. You don't always have to overshare everything. You don't always have to post everything, which this is something that I'm learning too. It's like, let people miss out on like your energy. So don't go to events, don't hang out with people if it's not aligned, okay? Stand firm in saying no when you want to say no. Stand firm in saying yes when you want to say yes. And stop oversharing. Let there be a mystery, okay? Let there be mystery about you. It's part of the allure. That was how you can become the hottest celebrity in every room, in any room, again. Whether the celebrity is just a metaphor for unleashing your most confident version of yourself, or you actually want to be seen on stages, on those acting sets, you want to get those auditions, you want to be a model, you want to be seen, you want to have your own business, like whatever that word means for you. hopefully this helped you become the most hottest celebrity, the most magnetic celebrity in every room. I love you guys so much, and thank you for being here. Like, I'm so grateful to be on this fucking floating rock in space with every one of your beautiful, sexy asses. And I love you, and like I always say, if anyone ever gives you shit for being who you are, tell them I will quite literally kick their ass.